In today's video, we find out what happens when 30 henchmen meet each other. All different henchmen from all different backgrounds. This is going to be a crazy boss meet. Get ready for it. If you guys are new around here, 98% of you guys watching aren't subscribed, so tap that subscribe button. This video has taken 4 to 5 days to create, so I'd appreciate anyone tapping that like button. It takes less than 5 seconds. Just go down, quickly tap it. Thank you, anyone doing that. Anyway, let's jump into this and explain what's going on. So as you guys know, we are the master of making all bosses and NPCs meet. And with that being said, in the past we've made armies meet. We made Iron Man meet Doom. We also made IO versus the Trespassers. And recently this season, we made the 7 versus IO. But I thought, what would happen if we mix this all together and make different NPCs and henchmen meet each other from previous seasons? Now in the recent Fortnite update, Fortnite added a variety of different NPCs and henchmen to Fortnite Creative. This included the standard Shadow and Ghost, IO and Trespassers, but some more detailed ones like the Grotto, the Rig, Catty Corner, and even the Shark. So as soon as I knew that, I got to work over the last 5 days and built this crazy creative map which allowed us to create boss fight and simulations for me and even you guys to play with the code on screen throughout this video. So after about 5 days of building this map and creating all the mechanics for it, I came up with this crazy design of this arena where players and bosses and NPCs, henchmen and everything else can battle inside of it. Pretty cool, right? With these simple buttons on this table, you can spawn in whatever you want and have them fight. I'll explain exactly how it all works in a second, and I'll get in to show you guys the battle, which is just about to take place. It's going to be crazy, but the design took a very long time, so thank you everyone for your patience over the past few days. But these things do take some time, and this is for the community, and you guys are going to love it. So when the game starts, you simply hit this pickaxe for the game master, and you can control all of the bosses, NPCs, and everything inside the map. Don't forget, when you're in the map, press this purple button over here to support me in the item shop, #EpicGamesPartner if you guys want to. So once you're inside of here, you'll notice there's a board straight off the bat here with animals and zombies. We'll talk about that later, but you can spawn any of the animals and zombies inside of Fortnite just with that. Also, this desk is what you mainly want to use. You'll get all of the main henchmen on this desk, and you'll be able to spawn them in this crazy arena with all this crazy design. But if you don't really want the dinosaur in the arena and all the bones, you can just press this button over here, and boom, just like that, the arena is completely empty, and you have a nice flat arena, which makes the fight a lot more balanced, but it's up to you. You can either pick terrain and props, or you can just pick a flat arena. Now here are all of the different henchmen on these buttons here. You can see I'm just going over them briefly. We even got ghost henchmen on this side over here. So I'm now spawning in a few ghost henchmen ready for this battle. Also, we're going to spawn a few IO guards in as well on this left side, a few pulse rifle ones as well, railgun, SMG, a few different IO guards to mix up the pool, and as well as 2 different shadow henchmen. We've got one with a heavy sniper here and one with some pistols, so let's get them in. Now we've done that, round the corner we've got some movement items. We've got a variety of different stuff from impulses, shockwaves. This stuff's going to come in really handy because we can fly as the game master and come out of here and move around the henchmen to position them in a better position for the fight. So what we're going to do is move some of these IO guards towards the center with our shockwaves, and we'll use a fishing rod as well. And I've just sped up the gameplay a little bit, so you can see a little bit of a compilation of that, but really nice, and just didn't take too long. It took about 5 minutes or so to arrange them, but I got them in a nice position. I put the IO in the middle, the ghost on one side, and the shadow on the other side. So we can head back into our base through this door here, and now we're inside of here. You've got a few different options here. You can start the battle, you can enable weapon fire, which would just enable them to start shooting, or you could enable movement and have them move around. So you could actually have them stand still for the entire fight. We're going to hit start game or start battle, we're just going to start it. So let's jump into replay and check out what happens in this crazy fight between the ghost, IO, and shadow. Okay, so jumping in, you can see we've got ghost on one side. They are taking the advantage straight off the bat, suppressing a bunch of fire down on the actual IO guards in the center. You've got shadow henchmen over on the opposite side. They're trying their best as well to keep their ground. A few of them are dropping. We lose one shadow there on the left, trying their best as well to hold that ground. Doing all right, but they lose another one there to the IO team. IO definitely doing well in the center. With ghost approaching from one side, we see another IO guard go down there. Ghost definitely lasering in, trying their best, the ghost henchmen, to take down the IO guard. The IO have definitely got better aim in the situation though. Definitely taking out a few of them shadow henchmen really easily. With only a few of them fighting shadow, they are taking the advantage against shadow and actually eliminating them pretty well and pretty nice and easily. But while that was going on, we've got this shadow henchman trying his best to take these on, and for some reason one of the ghost henchmen decides to actually start shooting towards the shadow henchman, and he's actually getting pinged now by an IO guard and the ghost henchman, making it absolutely crazy. And the shadow henchman just doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know who to aim for. Does he aim for ghost? Does he aim for IO? And he gets taken down by one of the ghost henchmen. That's pretty crazy. You can see shadow then, another shadow eliminated by ghost. He absolutely clutched all that ghost henchman, but that leaves shadow out of the game with only IO versus ghost remaining. Who is going to stand in this arena? Is IO going to come up clutch, or is ghost going to take the eliminations and get the W? You see a bunch of IO and ghosts just dropped right there. You see we've only got about 5 IO Guards remaining and about 5 Ghosts remaining. Oh, Ghost is down to 3 units remaining. This is not good. IO definitely outnumbering them here with 5 IO Guards and 3 Ghost Henchmen left. They are trying their best to clutch up. One of the IO Guards goes down there in the center. IO trying their best to suppress down Ghost. Again, over on this side, Ghost trying their best. They take down another one. It's 3v3 right now. We've got 3 Ghosts versus 3 IO Guards. This is going to be crazy. Another IO Guard goes down there. This is going to be a clutch up from Ghost. Only 2 IO Guards remaining here. Ghost trying their best to eliminate them. The IO Guards goes down again. Only 1 IO Guard remaining. Our Ghost can actually clutch up this fight. With coming back from 3 versus 5, it definitely looks like the Ghost Henchmen are in the advantage situation here with 3 versus 1 now, turning the tide and actually getting that W. Will they clutch up? And they do. Congratulations to the Ghost Henchmen on taking the W there against IO. Now we're going to move on to all of the Henchmen now, but I want to reiterate this map is available for you guys to play with the code on screen, as well as me to create more videos for you guys. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. So it was time for the ultimate NPC battle. We had to decide which NPCs we wanted to spawn in. So let's spawn them in. First off, we're going to be spawning in some Ghost Henchmen. We'll spawn about 5 of these in. We'll spawn 2 Pistol Ghost Henchmen in. We'll also spawn an SMG one, a Halloween Ghost Henchman, and you know what? We'll spawn another Halloween one. Next up, I thought, you know what? We'll spawn in some Trespassers. We'll spawn about 4 of these. So we've got 4 Trespassers over there on the right side. Let's spawn in some of the Grottos. We'll spawn 2 miniguns and 1 SMG. We've also got some of the old Shark Henchmen. Let's spawn a few of these in. We'll spawn 3 of them in just down here on the front. And Kits Guards, we may as well spawn another 3 of them in. They're going to be up there on our top left. And we'll also spawn in some of the Rig Guards as well. We're going to spawn here over on our left side. IO Guards, obviously, because we want IO Guards. We're going to spawn 4 of these in. And some Shadow Henchmen as well with a Heavy Sniper and a Pistol. We'll spawn 4 of them in. And you can see they popped in over on this side. So it's now time for the ultimate NPC battle. We've got a variety of different NPCs across the board, with Ghost having the most, but there are a bunch of different NPCs with different weapons and different abilities. So let's find out what happens when all of these NPCs meet each other. We're going to hit the start button and let the battle begin. Jumping straight into the replay, Ghost start off with the fight with a huge rocket launcher coming straight in on the Trespassers, getting a bunch of damage there on the Trespassers, firing another rocket in towards the Grotto Henchman, misses, and a few Ghostmen Henchmen do go down right there, as well as a few Trespassers also go down. Grotto Henchmen still standing their ground in the middle, firing their miniguns. You can see Ghost actually aiming in with the Halloween crossbow and their pistols, getting as much damage here as possible on the Trespassers, while the fight goes elsewhere in the arena. And on the other side of the arena, you can see the IO Guards are in a battle with Shadow Henchmen and the Shark Henchmen here and the Rig Henchmen in the center. They're actually having a big like face off here, I guess, and you can see the Rig Henchmen trying their best to take out the IO Guard, but missing a lot of shots, with the IO Guard just having an extra aim, taking out one of the Rig Henchmen there on the left, and actually aiming in for this Rig Henchman and taking him out really easily, getting a bunch of damage, breaks his shield and takes him down. IO performing just as they usually do. Shadow Henchmen once again challenging the IO team over here, dealing the best damage they possibly can, actually doing quite a good job to be honest, but they do lose one over there. Only 2 Henchmen here actually fighting for the IO team, whereas Shadow have got 3, but only 1 actually aiming in on the IO team. Shadow again missing a few of the shots. They lose a Henchman over there on the left. This IO Guard has cracked his shield. He takes out that Shadow Henchman. 2 IO Guards over here finish off that last Shadow Henchman. And over on the other side of the map, you can see Ghost have actually targeted the Shark Henchman here. They're trying their best, but the Shark team take the W there. And also there's 1 Ghost and Trespasser here fighting, but it looks like Shark are going to take them both out, and Shark get a double kill, taking out the Trespasser and the Ghost Henchman. Team Shark actually aiming in for Grotto now. They take out one of the Grotto Henchmen, and even the minigun one with their pistols gets taken straight out. The Catty Corner Kits Henchmen still remain. 1 gets taken out by the IO Guards, another one still standing though, and he's actually engaging with the Shark Henchman, and they finish him off. Now it looks like we've got 3 Shark Henchmen versus 3 IO Guards. IO actually take out the middle one, now remaining with 2 Shark Henchmen versus 3 of the remaining IO Guards. Pistols versus a few pulse rifles. It looks like the IO Guards might take the advantage here in this situation. Shark trying their best to deal as much damage as possible, missing a few shots. Only 1 Shark Henchman remaining. 3 IO Guards are going to absolutely suppress this guy down, trying their best. The Shark Henchman is standing his ground, dodging a few of the shots, missing a few by crouching, but actually gets his shield cracked right there with only 52 HP on him there. He only has 1 hit left. 1 hit left from the IO Guards with the pistol there. GG Team IO. But I thought that was not what I was going to do. I didn't want IO to win, so I decided to spam spawn a bunch of Raptors and Wolves and see how they like that. Let's see how they like it. So switching over to the replay, you can see a bunch of Wolves and Raptors spawn inside the arena, and IO team had nothing. They only had a few more guards remaining, only 3 of their guards actually in the arena, with a bunch of Raptors and Wolves approaching. 1 IO Guard goes down there in the background, you can see, and only 1 IO Guard left. He actually takes out 2 Raptors, does a pretty good job, but the Wolves are the ones that seem to be causing them more trouble. Dodging a few of the shots, the Wolves actually get in with the jump attack and take out that IO Guard there, and now there's only Wolves remaining. All the Raptors have been eliminated, and there's 1 IO Guard remaining versus a bunch of Wolves. Will he be able to take out this this pack of wolves? We'll find out over here. He gets hit again with the 52 there. Nice little crit hit there coming in from the wolf. 3 wolves over here. Is he going to eliminate one of these wolves? He looks like he's trying his best, and the wolves do take the W on the IO guard. Now it's time for you guys to create your own boss meets and create your own battles. Take a screenshot of the code on screen right now so you don't forget it, and head inside of this map, enter it in, and either go private with your friends or public with the public lobbies. Report bugs in the comment section down below. I'll try and patch all of them as quick as possible.